What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Dum, 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 dum. Everybody. What's up, you guys? What's up? What it do? Lord, I'm trying to do something to this head. Y'all don't want to know. My hair was growing so good. I don't know. And I don't know. I normally texturize my hair. Don't even leave it in that long. Because I ain't going back to natural. I just do not like natural. And you know, I had put a little color in there. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, how y'all doing? How you doing? So I'm about to try to do something to my little head. I'm gonna use some of this here. They be changing the ingredients so stuff and so in the hair products nowadays. They just be changing. Oh, I know. So I was gonna wait it a little bit first. Do y'all think they be changing the ingredients? The formulas and stuff and things? I think they do. One minute they working so good, just lay your hair down good and working good, and you seeing stuff that never happened, like happen to your hair. They don't happen. Some people be like, they doing stuff to the our products to make our hair come out. I say, Lord, I kind of believe that. Even when being natural, no matter what, it's like, wow, they just changing all the ingredients and stuff in the hair products and stuff. And I'm a hairstylist. I be noticing it. Cause some stuff I know I used to do to my hair, and I do it on the right time, the right frame of time, the right time frame. And baby, I believe it. That they just be doing stuff to the products. I say, if it ain't the braiding hair they messing with, it's something else they messing with. So I'm finna see what I'm gonna do to my hair. Well, I already know what I'm gonna do to it. So I shampooed it the other day, but I didn't mold it because I said I was gonna wait to see, what I was gonna be doing to it before I decided to mold it. So I'm finna mold it and see. I ain't gonna say what I did. I'm just at this point, if it, grow back, long as it just get healthy, and I'm just taking my time and letting it grow back. I ain't in no rush. And they just be changing products and stuff. When I did that, I'm gonna have, but I waited a long time. I used a box dye. I always use a box dye. And every now and then, I hadn't dyed it in so long. So, and then I waited a long time before I relaxed it, which I don't relax it. I be using the texturizer, the PCJ, the texturizer. And I don't know, it still looked like it made my hair shed a lot. And I'm like, and I barely put it in there. I didn't like work it through. I just let it sat on for a second, and my hair was bone straight. I'm like, what they done did to the PCJ? It never make my hair bone straight. I always have its pattern left because I don't like it to be bone straight. And then I noticed that it had popped my hair a good bit. And good thing I be taking my hair vitamins and stuff and taking care of my hair, but it probably would have popped them more than this here. Because I waited a long time before I even put the texturizer in there. And I didn't even work it in. I just let it stay on for a few minutes and I shampooed it out. And my hair still ended up popping. I'm like, and kind of got dry. So I put because I'm trying to get to the point where I can wear my own hair. I don't have to wear tracks and stuff. That's I want to wear tracks or a wig. Because I like my own hair. And I had started braiding it and it had grew good. So I said, well, let me put a little texturizer in it. My hair got bone straight. And my hair never get bone straight. So I had to end up shaving the back of it off again. But the back will grow back fast. When you shave it, it grow back fast. I'll say I'm not cutting my hair. I'm just going to be trimming it. And I'm just not going to use that texturizer anymore. Because I was trying not to use like a real relaxing there. Just texturize it. My hair got bone straight. And I done shampoo my hair at least 4 or 5 times after putting the texturizer in there, and my hair is still bone straight. And I ain't even working in because I knew I had dyed it. But I used the box dye, and normally the box dye, it do good on my hair. It wasn't a dye because the box dye was doing real good. So I say, well, I'm gonna texturize it, and I ain't gonna even leave it in there that long. But let it sit. I ain't gonna work it through, and that's what I did. I worked it through one time and rinse it out. I ain't let it sit in there, and I never let my relaxer sit. And I've been using the texturizer for a minute, and it never did my hair bone straight. It always left me with a nice amount of new growth. Now this time, my hair was bone straight, and it's still after all those shampoos and washes. Because I didn't do anything to it because I noticed it. So I didn't put nothing in the no tracks or I didn't braid it. I just kept doing stuff to it. My hair still bone straight and it didn't pop some. But it's still bone straight. I don't have normally I have a nice amount of new growth. Because I told you I was working on getting my hair to grow back after I had went through something and my hair had popped, and all this had came out. And I had got all that to grow back. Even when I did the box dye, I didn't leave it on there. And I waited for about a month and a half before I even put the texturizer in my hair. That texturizer made my hair bone straight. It's still bone straight. And I know I done shampooed about about at least the day I did it. And I done shampooed about 4 more times after that. And it's still bone straight. And I ain't put no tracks, no nothing in it. I just wore it flat. And I cut it and I trimmed all the ends. But I said, I'm not cutting it. I'm not going back natural. So I'm just going to go on and use a professional relaxer. Because normally I could use that texturizer and my hair do not get bone straight. That's why I was using it. Baby, it made my hair bone. When I say bone straight, bone straight. Bone straight. So I'm laying it down. I'm going to go get under the dryer. And then I'm going to put me a few tracks in it. It's going to do what it's going to do. I ain't even worried about my hair no more. As long as I can do stuff to it and keep it on my head, that's what I'm going to do. But I ain't going natural. Because I don't like the way I look natural. I have a husband, and I refuse to walk around here looking like an old, tired woman. I can't be doing that. But I also want to wear my own hair. So I end up cutting it, and you see how I look even and stuff? Because I cut it. And then I trimmed the back. The back head was so thick, and I was like, golly, what's going on with my hair? And good thing I was taking hair vitamins, so I just trimmed this here down in the back. And I waited for a month before I even put the texturizer on there. And I kid you not, I did not let it sit on there for long at all because I knew I had put that color. And I was like, my hair shouldn't be doing it. So I put a protein treatment in there, but I didn't let that stay on there long either. And that stopped it from popping a lot. So then I end up just trimming it. I ain't go as short as it was at first, because I'm trying to get it back to going right here before I even went natural. Before I went natural, my hair was like right here. I'm going to put a picture in here showing you how my hair was before I went natural. I don't like natural. It just didn't look good on me. I looked like an old lady or something. I know I'm getting older, but I don't want to be looking like that. I have a husband. I ain't gonna be walking around here looking like an old lady. And then I didn't like how it looked on me. So I was always doing stuff to my hair. And then even if you don't want to do nothing to your hair, you just can't walk around. You got to do stuff to it. Get somebody else to do it. And before I relax my hair, I always grease my scalp. I always grease my scalp. I never just put nothing on my scalp and don't grease it. And when I got ready to do my color in the box, I always make sure my hair is dirty so I can have oils on my scalp. And guess what? I grease my scalp. So, and I put oils on the ends of my hair so the color don't, take too fast or do too much, baby. And it was doing good when I put that texturizer in there. I say, what they done did to the doggone texturizer? I say the texturizer never had my hair bone. The texturizer never made my hair bone straight, if I color it or not. My hair was never be this. It made, look how straight my hair, and after 4 washes, and it's still straight. I'm like, what they done did to the texturizer? They always changing something. All right, I'll be back. So I then like kind of wave that side down a little bit. I wish I could finger wave my hair on hair, but your hair comes out a whole lot better. Something I finger wave. I could do both. I could finger wave with the 2 combs, and I could finger wave with my finger. But that's why they call them finger waves, because finger waves are really supposed to be done with your finger. When you're in beauty school, cosmetology school, you don't get taught with 2 combs. When you're in cosmetology school, you only can use your fingers to finger wave hair. At State Board, no 2 combs. You only can use your fingers to do finger waves. That's why they call them finger waves. You can't use 2 combs at all at State Board. When you go take your State Board test, 2 fingers are not allowed. You only use 1 comb and your fingers. No 2 combs. But when you get out and when you're in school, you can learn to do it with the 2 combs. But that's only when you get out. And you can do it how you want to do it. That's why so many people forget how to finger waves, because they get in the hair salon and they get uncomfortable using their fingers and they forget. When they start with the combs, it's like, okay. So the fingers will help you to remember how to do finger waves. So I just finger wave the left side, and I'm going to flatten this, and then I'm going to put my tracks in. I'm just going to put a few just to give it a little body and things, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a wife. I'm Miss London. I can't be walking around here looking crazy. It's so important how you mold the hair. And in cosmetology school, I was the finger wave queen, honey. I learned how to perfect them finger waves. I was the finger wave queen. They used to always try to give me the finger wave and shampoo. Baby, my shampoos will put you to sleep, honey. I was the shampooing queen and a finger wave queen. All right, so I'm finished molding it. I'm going to tie it up, and then I'm going to I hope you can see it. And then I'm going to go ahead and get under the dryer, because I'm going to track it. I hope you can see it. And you can see where I cut it, where it's getting wavy right there, because I cut it down and it's growing back already. The back was thick, but like I said, when I put that texturizer in my hair, I don't know. And the texturizer never do my hair that. And I done did this. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing to my hair that I ain't been doing. But for some reason this time, I say they didn't change they didn't did something, because the texturizer never have my hair bone straight. Never. But this time it was bone straight. And it shouldn't have been. I worked it in one time. My scalp was greased. It should not have been bone straight, but it was. And I only put it on the new growth. I didn't put it on the ends of my hair. I only put it on the new growth. But it was bone straight. So I'm finna go get under the dryer. And I treated my hair too before I shampooed it. When I shampooed my hair? Yesterday. No, Saturday evening. And I treated it and stuff for, hair breakage and all that. I treated it. I didn't put any foam on it because I wanted to see what I was going to do it. And then I let it take a break. So when you see how it's kind of waving up now, it's getting the wave pattern. And it's because I've been shampooing it and conditioning it and I put a treatment on it. But I kept shampooing it so it could go ahead and you know, the more you shampoo your hair, you know, the relaxing stuff that kind of like wear itself out. But now it's starting to get a wave pattern. Only because I clip the ends and stuff, and then I end up cutting some of it, cutting out the dead ends off of it. So now it's starting to get a wave pattern again. So I'm gonna let this relaxer wear out. Good, 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 good. And I'm gonna wait for a while before I relax it. And then when I do relax it, I'm probably gonna either use a firm or a Mazzani for fine hair. And I'm gonna use a mild. I'm not gonna use regular strength. But I won't be using the texturizer anymore because I normally always have my hair out when I get through using a texturizer. It always leave it thick with a thick S pattern because I don't relax it fully. But this time it was bone straight. And there's some stuff I got in. It's a hydrating mist from Baskin Leather. So I'm going to spray some of this on there for hydration. Plus, I use a deep conditioning hydration conditioner that I had got from Whole Food. But it was for natural hair. But I used that so it don't have all them different ingredients in it. I used that yesterday. Plus, I've been using Baskin Leather. But because I'm going to be putting tracks in it, I didn't use all of their products, because I didn't want my hair greasy, and then it's for strengthening hair, so I didn't want to be using it too much. I had to get a moisturizing shampoo and a moisturizing conditioner so I can get all the moisture back in my hair. And I did a hot oil treatment, and it's a hydrating mist to keep the hair hydrated. So and I definitely needed to be hydrated. Plus I put a hydrating conditioner on there. And Baskin Leather has some good products, but I had to get a moisturizing shampoo. So this is a little trick. You can put these on your hair too for like the little edges and stuff to the whole strip. Just a comma. Make sure it stays in place, but you have to make sure it's completely dry. If not, it's gonna pull with the wave. Wait till it's completely dry. And then if it stick to it, just spray a little oil on there and take your time and take them off. Don't just snatch it off and snatch all your hair out your head. Just don't be snatching it and pulling it out. Take your time with it. And then I put these in the back to keep that back laid down too. These are things right here. And don't just snatch it off your hair. And I just put like a little gel over there with that to hold it down. And I want this to be held down as well. I don't have no gel over here. Just want it to be, well, wait, let me see. I'm going to lay it this way. Yeah. I just wanted it to be laid down. And when you get ready to take it off, and this would be probably be the hardest one because of the gel. And if it's hard to take off, I just spray just a light oil sheen on there, and I take my time and get it off. Because if not, you'll pull the waves and stuff loose. So take your time and do that. And I'm gonna put one of these on there. Since I'm gonna be putting tracks, I mostly want that back to lay down in my sides. I'm just gonna put one strip. And yes, I'm putting tracks in my hair because I gotta do something to me. I've been wearing it flat since I did it because I didn't want to like damage it anymore. So I'm just gonna put me a few tracks in there. I don't know if I'm gonna put the long ones or either the short ones. I'm gonna see with my hair how it look. I brought these too because I'm gonna arch my eyebrows so I can look cute for my mind. For my mind, we gotta look cute for our mind, for our menses. I got one menses, one husband. The wife of one husband. All right, I done got under the dryer. I hope you can hear me because it might be loud, but I am under the dryer. So I'll come back and you'll see me when I'm going to finish my hair. Life with London. The pink girls, put some pink hearts in the comment section. All about that pink. All about that pink. I'm a Barbie girl in my Barbie world. I'm a Barbie liquid. I'm too, what I want to say. I'm too seasoned to be a Barbie girl. That's for the young generations, the younger children, the Gen Zs, the young kids. Yes, honey. So is it going to be this short hair I'm going to use? Or is it going to be this hair? I want to see which one my hair allows me to do and which one looks the best. Stay tuned. And you see, I hadn't took this off yet. But look how nice and pretty it laid down. It laid down real good. So I'm going to see which one I'm going to use. And I don't do this often, but every now and then, especially when I'm trying to get my hair to, because I don't put heat in it. So I'm going to see it's going to do what it's going to do. Let's see. And I always like to kind of blow dry mine a little bit before I put it on so the glue won't get all everywhere. So just a little bit. And some people say they like this glue better. I done tried both of them. And I had this, so I'm going to see which one holds the better. I'm going to try each one of them. And some people say they like this one. So we'll see. And I know my hair is straight and this one is curly, but by the time I finish, you're not going to even be able to see that. And then I could take this little part right here and just, tuck it behind my ear. And this human hair, so I'm not going to straighten it, but, I'll see how I'll do that. But I'm not going to straighten it. I'm not going to put no heat on my hair either. So I ain't think about that. But it's going to do what it's going to do. If I have to just kind of calm it out just a little bit and just let the ends be curling, that'll work. Because I ain't going to put no heat on my hair. I'll figure it out as I go. Because my hair is not that thick. So, and I didn't want to put no cap on it. And I like it because it's not that thick. This hair is not thick. The weft is pretty thin. That's the good thing. So one down. And I'll just kind of, tuck my hair, but I'm not going to put anything on it. Since it's already laying down, it's going to kind of, since I ain't got to do nothing to it, it's going to blend in really good. Let's see how it works. I'm finna give this glue a try. I did the first two with this. With this here. Just the 30-second. Now I'm finna try this one right here. The Super Pro hair bonding glue. I'm gonna try this one next. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, you guys. Let's see how this gonna turn out. So cute. And it feels so light. It's the Purple Pack, Deep Wave Purple Pack. The Deep Wave, the small pack. So let me try this. First time trying this here. I always use a purple pack, but I never tried the Deep Wave Purple Pack. The shorter version, like in a purple pack. I'm gonna show you the box. So this is my hair, honey bunnies. And when I put my clothes in, so see how it's blended in? You can't see nothing. See it? I ain't put it all the way up there because I ain't want to have too much because you know I'm working on my hair. I ain't like overdo it. And it's light. It's not too heavy. So that's it. You see it? Let's see. Look in the mirror. Yeah, you can see it. And it's light. It's airy. Former hairstylist, life with London, boo. I'm still a stylist, but I just ain't in that shop. So I put some of the clothes on and stuff too. Which not gonna be tonight because it's dark. I'll be tomorrow or something. Hello, you guys. This is my hair. Do you like it? I'm sitting outside. I'm not in the house in the mirror so you can see everything. But this is the finished look. It came out so cute. Hopefully I can leave it in for a little while. I'm sitting outside watching TV. It came out so cute. It's so cute. And this is the deep wave. I put some mousse on it, and this morning this how it curled up and they left it like this. I said I'm gonna leave it just like this so it can look like loose curls. And it's the purple pack, the deep wave, but in the small square packages. When I get a chance, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna put it on this video so you can see it. It's so cute. And I'm all sitting outside watching the hummingbirds. Do y'all feed the hummingbirds? I was gonna try to turn the camera around, but let me turn it around. I'll fix them that sugar booger. I'll fix them that sugar booger. Okay, that's the hummingbirds. You're gonna see them flying around. I got one. I got 3 feeders up. They just started coming, so I thought they wasn't gonna be coming this year. That many, but they shocked me when I woke up this morning. I said, "Oh, I got a few more." At first, I only had like 1 or 2, and they fight each other too over the hummingbird food. I don't know why, but when it's a bunch of them, they can't fight because they just be crowded around. And sometimes I have anywhere from 15 to 20 of them, and I have 4 feeders up, and all of them be full, and they be 10 and stuff up. But right now, it's only like 6 of them. So let's see. You see them flying around, they be fighting too. When they act right, they all can eat, but how they sitting. You see them? So who else feed the hummingbirds? I do it every summer. And I start off with like 1 or 2. Last year I had about 20 of them out here. So I don't know how many is gonna come. See me flying on out here. And they fast and they live off of I'm gonna get them to live red stuff too. And then sometimes I just fix the sugar water. Y'all hear? They tearing that stuff up. I call it that sugar booger. I have it extra sweet on. I turned the TV down. Anybody else feed the hummingbirds? Yeah. You just sitting on there drinking. And it's amazing how one thing could be bad for somebody else, and then God arranges it for something else to eat it. And that's what they live off of, sugar water, or either the little hummingbird feeder stuff that you can buy in a little red container. But they like that sugar water. I call it that sugar booger. Mm-hmm. I had it turned off. But this is my hair. I got on my lip peep. I look so cute. It looks so pretty on me. I'm gonna insert a picture of the lip purple pack I use. I look so cute. Thanks for tuning in with Life with London. There goes some more. Let me see. There they go. Y'all see them? You see? Look at them. They fighting over that stuff. And they be flying all under here. Sound like airplanes. They're a hot mess. But I look so cute. And I ain't even got my little contacts on. I had my glasses on. Well, thanks for tuning in, Life with London. See if I can get them one more time. Let's see. Turn them right on. They be saying that stuff up. That's that sugar booger. Look at them. You see them flying in there? Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. The more they get, I'm going to share it on my page. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I came back to show y'all my hair. It came out so cute. Look at that one. He's way under here. You saw it? Look at him, y'all. It's more and more. It's amazing how they can live off of sugar water. And they like it sweet. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. You saw it? See it? Sometimes they get stuck under here. I have to help them come up. There's more of them coming. It's more and more. And I don't know why they fighting, because he got like 5 sipping holes on each one. So it's like 5, 10, 15. And it ain't 15 of them. All they got to do is sit on the little thing and drink. It's either 5 or 6 little holes they can drink out of it. And they fighting over it. They fast too. You see how fast they flying by? Look at them. And we have one that come, call it Old Faithful. Every year it's gonna be the first one, and he try to rule because it figures like it's his home. So he think it's for him. Or her, whatever it is. But I feed him every year. Okay, bye. Thanks for tuning in.